Meantime, the Meralco Bolts getting ready for the semifinals, which will take place after the Southeast Asian Games. The Bolts will face TNT KaTropa in a best-of-5 series. Now, joining me is one of Meralco's key players. Now, welcome back to Sports Desk, Chris Newsome. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And how are you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah?
We got the first game, so we didn't have to force a game 2 do or die against Alaska. So that definitely helps a lot. It allows us to get that extra rest and extra time to prepare for the semifinals. So.
Okay, well, not only that, but Meralco has been like one of the hottest teams this conference. Now, what do you think is the key ingredient as to why you guys are just doing so well?
I think a piece of that is our team chemistry. I think everybody understands their roles really well this conference. We have a familiar import with Durham, so we're very familiar with how he plays. We already have chemistry with him, this is our 4th year with him. So having all that chemistry bottled up and put together, I think that's what's allowing us to play as comfortable as we are now. And of course, our coaching staff has done a great job of preparing us for our games and making the right adjustments in order for us to be successful. I
mean, that's right. And not only that, but you will also face TNT in the semifinals. And they had an amazing run, against the Magnolia. You played them way back in the elimination round, and that was when, like October 12th sometime. But we also understand that that game took place before all of these trades were happening, right? So how do you think will that actually change, the dynamics of the team? I mean, is Meralco, as you said now, is it better prepared to go against like a TNT?
Whenever it comes to talking text, they have so many talented players that you don't know who's going to have an explosive night. So the best thing to do is just try to limit them as best as possible. We're really good in talking about defensive schemes. Coach Norman and the rest of the coaching staff is really into defensive schemes because for us, it's defense that's going to win you the games. So we want to just focus on getting stops and how we can make it as difficult as possible for them. With a team as talented as Talking Tex, you know that you just got to try to get the stops and try to get as many easy buckets in transition as you can, while on the contrary, limiting them and try to make them get as many difficult shots as possible. So it's going to be interesting.
That's right. That's why defense is like key when it comes to playing your game. Now, one of the trades that was also involved was Maliksi. And so how do you find him? I mean, has he stepped up and able to gel with the team?
Yeah, he's been a great pickup for us. He's an instant offense type of player. And he was able to come in. He actually has a really high basketball IQ. So he's able to come in and pick up our system right away. He's able to recognize where his shots are going to come from, and he's actually really good at also making that extra pass, which is perfect for our system. We like to move the ball around and try to keep our assist numbers high, and he fits that perfectly, especially for that 3 position. He's good for spreading the floor and creating driving lanes for the rest of us. So him coming in has been a great addition. I think he's gelled pretty well with our system.
But not only that, okay, so if you guys have Maliksi, we have TNT on the other side, and they also acquired, former UAAP MVP Bobby Ray Parks. Now, does this concern you? I mean, he played a crucial role in the last match against Magnolia. How are you guys planning to, to protect yourself from the park?
Yeah, Ray, he's a great player. He's proven himself time and time again at almost every level that he's played at, that he can play at a high level, and you got to respect that. Where at the same time, they do have a lot of pieces on that team, and I've seen that he has changed his role a bit whenever it comes to playing with Talking Tex. Of course, you have Jason Castro there, who's been, taking the reins for a long time. So seeing him play off the ball a little bit has been kind of something that's a little bit different, but at the same time, I know he's capable of making it his own. So for us, it's just a matter of containing him and not letting him get started, because once he gets started, it's going to be hard to slow him down. And then, again, once he gets started, then, that draws a lot of attention on him, and then that leaves other players that can possibly get started. So we just want to try to contain him and, contain the rest of the guys and hopefully just try to make it as difficult as possible for them to score.